So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Mbappe gets into a good position. And he's really put himself on the line here. Namdin with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Bellingham, Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Haaland, now it's Tchouaméni.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Haaland receives it in a wide position. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius.
Impressive jump! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what shapes to shoot! Bellingham.
Namdin definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And that's a good ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing. Tries to get it clear. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. Nicely aimed pass. That looks a good ball through. Oh, good. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Haaland. Namdin are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. Floated through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tchouaméni.
Namdin truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rodri. Fernandes. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Bellingham. Fernandes.
1 minute added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Mbappe. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Namdin come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because...
Getting up there! Now, the ball's gone astray. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi. Rice. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Here's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. And it's Rice. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Namdin still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Bellingham currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rice. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. Fernandes. Kajolu. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 3.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Number 5. Tchouaméni.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his
Number
starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball
Substitution in
and deal with it
progress.
well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Namdin are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Burmo. Namdin are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bellingham.
Namdin really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. What a throw in. Mendes picks it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look,
Number
they know they've got a
29,
height advantage,
Cameron
and it's time for them to use it.
Number 22.
Towering header!
Number 11.
Fernandez attempts a
Mbappe.
clearance.
Coming on the field. Number 17. Marcos Llorente. Number 19. Messi. Number 18. Substitution.
And it's Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Danny Olmo. Oh,
Danny Olmo! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Danny Olmo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. That's good running with the ball. And it's Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Good driving run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the finish! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Saliba calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fernandes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nandin still without a single shot on target. And it's Mendes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the through ball. Oh, that was vital. Distributed tidily. Llorente with the cross. And Dijk clears it away. Borussia Dortmund are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been moved.
Balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Pass somewhat off target. That's an imaginative pass. And that's been Fernandes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Tchouaméni. And it's Mendes. Rice. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Here's Tchouaméni. Guéhi. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Marquinhos. And that's a shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Tries a shot! Fernandes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a cute ball. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class! He gave it plenty and some. They've crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe, driving, and the shot! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fernandes. Mbappe shoots!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fernandes is in a really good position out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Strokes it back. Haaland shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! That is a brilliant interception. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Played out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Rice. And he's straight offside.
Namdin really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So we have movement on both
Chouameni.
benches. So a couple of
Number
front-footed
13,
alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Namdin, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nicked it back promptly. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passing nice and neat. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ambitious ball here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looks, he leaps for it. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Namdin are looking to go forward now. Flashes it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi. Haaland. Here's Llorente. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Namdin really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Haaland. He's beaten the last man. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And Messi!
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yamal. And he's quick to snatch it back. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Please join me in
Your
wishing
reflections
all
then,
the
Jim.
best for
Well,
members of
the
our
game
fan
plan for
club
me just
celebrating
looked
their
a little
wedding
confused, and
anniversary
the
today.
crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.